Hi there, Virgos. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl, and we're looking at May 11 through May 17. And what's happening this week is that there's a sign change. Mars, the planet of energy and the planet of stamina, moves into Gemini and joins up with Mercury, your ruling planet in Gemini. And so it's going to be one of those weeks when you may feel as if things and people are a little out of control, that you're not quite sure where you stand with people, and remembering that your ruler, Mercury, is going out of phase or retrograde next week, May 19 through June 11, which always throws a cosmic spanner in the works, as you know. If you have anything important you need to do, sign, agree to, money matters, financial matters, real estate matters, leasing a car, buying a big ticket item for your home, talking about putting a pool in, all that sort of thing. It is not the time to do it when Mercury is retrograde, because the arrangements you make now will not be the arrangements that signed and sealed delivered. Things get misconstrued and lost when Mercury is retrograde. And being retrograde in Gemini, which is the sign that rules along with yours, is an exceptionally strong Mercury retrograde. Now, before Mercury goes retrograde, we have a new moon in Taurus this weekend. And of course, Taurus is your fellow earth sign and your ninth house of overseas travel, spirituality, and higher education. Going forward over the next couple of weeks, it's a great time for you to do some research into any classes that maybe you think you'd be interested in taking, any places you'd be interested in traveling to, and maybe you can combine the two. For example, if you'd always wanted to learn how to speak Chinese or Indian or something like that, or Spanish or French or Italian, this is a great time for you to travel and learn to speak the language as well. Maybe take a job overseas where you get the best of both worlds, where you get your accommodation and you can live somewhere and learn a language. Because life goes by so quickly, Virgos. And for those people who have lived in the same town and the same city and the same country all their lives, if they get to that day when they're ready to shed their skin of this life and move into their next, will you say, I wish I'd traveled more and seen more of the world and, seen how different people live, learned a language. You found out what people in Italy eat by actually sitting down at the table and eating with them. It's one of our great luxuries in 2015 that pretty much anyone can afford to travel, because it's easy, prices that, or you can always find a good deal on the internet, and it's not like it used to be with traveling. Women can travel on their own. You can travel with, children. You can rent a house on Airbnb or VRBO, or you can swap your house. There's so many ways of seeing the big wide world that weren't available 20, 30 years ago. We have to be grateful for it. We have to take full advantage of it. So keep that in mind. You'll be getting those flights of fancy this weekend. Don't do anything until Mercury moves direct mid-June. Have a great week. Great speaking to you. And I look forward to speaking to you again next week.